Right, here's my thoughts on about using ghost boxes, trying to communicate with people who just died. Well, one, I think it's disrespectful in trying to communicate with someone who's only just died within 24 hours. You're not giving the person, male, female, whatever, the time to go to peace, being settled into this, their grave, having their family kind of like get together. You're actually disrespecting the person who's actually just died, and not only that, you're disrespecting the family as well. How would you like it if you were a famous celebrity and you've just died in an automobile accident, yeah, and someone started trying to communicate with you within like hours after your death? Would you enjoy someone trying to like communicate with you? So I damn well no, I wouldn't. If I was a celebrity, I wouldn't want to be communicating with anyone. The only people I might try to communicate with is with my family, and that's if I knew how to. But I was just watching someone's video regarding some guy, Kosi, whatever his name is, who died in a helicopter crash, and there's certain people who's trying to communicate with this guy, within 24 hours of his death. Come on, man, fuck's sake. Give the guy time to be buried, have a decent funeral. Their loved ones, grief over the body, It's like in the past, and I still don't have, feelings or love for Mr. Huff himself. At one time I enjoyed watching Huff, but there was a video which I think he did eventually take down. I'm not sure if it's up or down, but he was actually trying to communicate, and not only communicate, but advertise his ghost box while someone hadn't even been buried. He was in the cemetery, and he could see someone in a coffin being taken down, walked down to where his body was going to be laid at rest. And Huff is trying to communicate to this person who's just died, trying to act like a god, saying like, "Oh, I can help you to cross over. You come and talk to me on my new ghost box. Let me know how you died. I'm pretty sure I can put your mind at rest and try to cross you over." Really, that's what kind of lost my interest and respect for Mr. Huff, because he wasn't allowing someone to be buried and laid at rest. On that particular day, I could understand if he wanted to try to communicate with him, but surely, give him, 3 or 4 weeks to be laid at rest, and for his family to grieve over, the lost soul with the family. But no, he's trying to communicate and trying to act like goddish within like how many hours after the person died, and like with this Kofi, or whatever his name is, the one who just died in the helicopter. I'll be honest with you, I don't listen to the news. I hate listening to the news. I don't keep up with all this political stuff and all this people with fame and fortune, all these celebrities and stuff like this. If I heard that someone died, like, let's say, I'm just going to pick a name out of random, a famous, celebrity like Bruce Willis. If I heard that he died today, I ain't going to be fucking disrespectful and try to communicate with the guy. I'm going to give him time to be laid at rest, let his family grieve, and it'll probably be about 2 months later, I might consider trying to communicate with him if I wanted to, but I do find it disrespectful with people trying to communicate with people who only just died and not been laid at rest yet. You're sick. You've got to be a sick individual to try to communicate with someone who's just died. Come on, give the guy a fucking break. Give him time to be laid, at rest in his grave, and let his family goddamn well, grief over his body, for fuck's sake. I hate doing videos like this, but it does piss me off, and I do agree with Mr. Riley. that, you know, it is out of order, totally out of order. I don't see Riley doing anything like that, but, you know, I do see other people doing it. I won't mention names. I've just mentioned one name, you know, Mr. Huffy Puffy. Yeah, every time someone dies, he's always acting like God and thinks he can communicate with like someone who's just deceased, who just died. It's just like a joke. And the reason why you get thumbs down, that person, right, who's Riley was showing, you know, the guy complaining about the thumbs down, it's not just a troll trolling you, it's the people who probably think you're a sick individual and don't agree with you trying to communicate with someone who's just died. You know, if I knew what your channel was, I'd be going over there and putting a thumb down. Just that I'm not seeing the channel name, or I'm not even worried about the channel name, but, you know, yeah, I'd go over and put a thumb down as well. So I think it's, you know, disgraceful for what you're trying to do. You know, as Riley said, you know, give the guy time to fucking like be buried and laid at the rest, you know, 2, 3, 4 weeks, you know, kind of thing. Then try. Then, you know, most people ain't gonna like think as you as a, well, I won't say what I'm thinking, but, you know, they probably think that you're not disrespecting the person than you are when you are actually like trying to communicate with him when he's dead. Because everyone wants to try to communicate with someone, you know, especially a celebrity. But, you know, come on, fuck's sake. You know, give the guy time to rest. You know, if I was you, I'd take that video down. I'm not saying you've got to, but, you know, you're complaining that you're getting all these thumbs down. It's not the trolls, it's the people who probably disagrees with what you're doing. And so if I knew what your channel was, I'd probably like go and thumbs down your channel, because I disagree with what you're doing. So, you know, well done, Riley, for bringing this subject up. You know, me and Riley don't really talk to each other. You know, we're not buddies, you know, but we've got nothing against each other. But I do watch Riley's videos sometimes, and I do agree with some of the stuff he does, you know, put up. Like, you know, the just recent one about this guy dying in the helicopter, and this guy's trying to communicate with him, you know, within 24 hours he's died. You know, it's just like sickening. You know, it's out of order. You know, just give the guy time to fucking like be laid at rest and buried, and let his family grieve over his body. You know, after let the family grieve over the loss of him, and then, you know, give about 4 weeks, then try. You know, a lot of people ain't going to think as bad as it, you know, kind of thing. 4 weeks later, but, you know, within 24 hours, you'll be joking. Oh, that's all I've got to say. Catch you later.